Hello class 2. Welcome back to your value education class children. So in the previous video we were doing the chapter 7 and the name of the chapter is an ideal citizen, isn't it? So we'll do the rest of the part. We have completed half of the chapter. So open your book at page number 3434. Page number 34. I am taking your value education class now, and we are discussing chapter 7, and the name of the chapter is, yes, an ideal citizen. Page number 34. Let us start from the second line of this page 34. Take a pencil in your hand and point your finger, right, and read with me silently. Do you know who was Mahatma Gandhi and why is he so important? So in the previous class, I have told you we celebrate 2nd of October every year as Gandhi Jayanti. So Gandhi Jayanti, why do we celebrate Gandhi Jayanti on 2nd October? Because Mahatma Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869. He was a great freedom fighter who sacrificed his life for our country to bring the freedom of our country. Okay. Now, do you know who was Mahatma Gandhi? Let us read more about him. Now, Gandhiji was a national leader. He was a national leader and a great freedom fighter. As I have told you, he was a freedom fighter. He believed in truth and non-violence. So, he believed in truth. You know the meaning of truth? Yes, those who never speak lie, isn't it? So, those who never tell a lie. They are he believed in truth, that is truth, and non-violence means peace. Okay, he believed in peace and in truthfulness. Then, though he is also called Bapu, he is also called Bapu, Mahatma, and the father of nation, etc. His real name was Mohandas Karamchandra Gandhi. What was the real name of Mahatma Gandhi? Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Okay, and we call him also by the name Bapu, Mahatma, father of nation, etc. Okay. So, and he was born on 2nd of October 1869 at Porbandar in Gujarat. He was born in the state of Gujarat and the name of the place where he was born was Porbandar. India had a glorious past. Next paragraph. India had a glorious past. India had a glorious past, means wonderful past. Okay, a victorious, a wonderful past, a very famous past. So great men like Gautam Buddha, Ashoka, Swami Vivekananda were born and brought up here. So the famous personality like the great men like Gautam Buddha, the picture you can see here in this page itself, then Ashoka and Swami Vivekananda, they were great men, isn't it? So they were born in this land. So on this land, we are proud to be Indians. So we feel proud to be Indians because such great men like Gautama Buddha, Ashoka, Swami Vivekananda, Mahatma Gandhi, they were born here and they were brought up in India. We should be loyal to our country and its people. So we must be loyal towards our country and to the people of India. There are many ways in which we can show our loyalty towards our country. So how you will show that you are loyal to your country? Okay. So how you will show? So let us read a story. So how can we be loyal to our country? With the help of the story given, we can understand. Okay. Now what is the name of the story? A Different Republic Day. Let us read. It was 26th January. Ajahar was getting dressed for school. There was a flag hosting ceremony in his school. As Ajahar stepped out of the door, he realized that everything around him was trembling. He was scared. He ran back into the house. His parents were also frightened. So there was a small boy like you. His name was Ajhar. Okay. Now, and it was, the day was 26th of January. When Ajhar was getting dressed for the school, he was ready to go to the school. So it is morning. So there was a flag hosting ceremony in his school. As it was 26th of January, in every school, we host flag. Flag hosting is done, isn't it? On 26th January. So same in Ajhar's school, he was getting ready because there was a flag hosting ceremony in their school. As Ajhar stepped out of the door, as he was moving out of the door of his house, he realized that everything around him was trembling. So when he was just about to be out of his house, he felt as if everything was trembling, means shaking. Okay. Now he was scared. He was very much frightened. He was scared. What happened? Then he ran back into the house. Then he ran back and entered the house, where his parents were also frightened, and he found that his parents were also frightened. After a few minutes, the trembling stopped and everything became calm. Then after a few minutes, the trembling stopped. Okay, the Shiva, he was feeling as if everything is trembling, isn't it? Moving, shaking. So he felt that after some time the trembling stopped and everything became quiet and calm. His mother switched on the TV, and then she switched on the TV, and they heard the news that the country was struck by a severe earthquake. Okay, now there was an earthquake due to which the he felt as if everything is trembling around him. So, and we get all this information in the news channel. So when his mother switched on the TV, they got the news that the country was struck by a severe earthquake. Okay, many places like Bhuj, etc., were ruined within a minute, and many places like Bhuj, okay, name of a place, so etc., many places they were destroyed within a minute, within minutes. Thousands of people lost their life. Come to page number 35, page number 3535. Thousands of people lost their lives, many others were injured, and due to this earthquake, movement of the earthquake means what? Shaking of the earth, isn't it? Now thousands of people, they lost their lives, others were injured, and Ajhar became very sad when he watched the news. So, what a terrible thing happened on Republic Day, he was telling. An idea came to his mind. Then, suddenly, an idea came to his mind. He wanted to help the people of Bhuj. Now, he wanted to help the people of Bhuj. Okay, there was destruction everywhere. Now, how can he help them? He went to his mother and said, Mom, I want to do something for the people of Bhuj. Now that small child, Ajhar was telling his mother that he want to help the people who are the sufferer of the earthquake in Bhuj. So he wanted to help them. Let's go to the neighbors and collect things from them. One thing we can do, he got an idea that let us go and collect something from our neighbor. I'm sure they will give us old clothes and some food for the distressed people of Bhuj. Now, he said that let us go. A very nice idea came to his mind. So he told his mother, let us go to a neighbor and ask them to give us some old clothes, some food, okay, so that we can go there to Bhuj and help the people who are the sufferer of the severe earthquake, okay, the distressed people of Bhuj. Right? Very nice idea. Next paragraph. His mother was delighted. Delighted means he was very happy to hear this. She said, yes, Ajha, that's a good idea indeed. That's a very nice idea. First, I'll put some rice in a bag. First of all, I'll put some rice. They must need rice because they need to have something. Isn't it? They need food. So, our basic requirement is food. So, first, I'll put some rice in a bag. I also have many old clothes which I can give, and I also have some good clothes I can give to the distressed people of Bhuj. Ajhar went from door to door and collected many clothes and food items, and then Ajhar himself, he went from door to door, okay, and then he collected many clothes and food items. Ajhar has collected a good amount of money also. There were many people who gave them money so that they can help the distressed people of Bhuj. Ajhar's mother spoke to the social service organization of that area. Every area has got a social service organization. They work for the society. So Ajhar mothers, she went to the social service organization of their own area. Soon a van came, and then a van came from that organization and collected the food, clothes and the money for the earthquake. Okay, for the earthquake victim. Now, in this way, Ajhar showed his love for the countrymen, and this is the way how Ajhar showed his love for his countrymen. This shows that he is very loyal to his country, isn't it? So, it's a nice story. With the help of this story, we have learned that how can we be loyal towards our country, towards the people of our country. Such a nice story. So this is how we can become an ideal citizen too, isn't it? So read the story properly, then I'll give you the question answer. Children, what is the moral of the story? See, the moral of the story is love your countrymen and countrymen as much as you love your family. So children, you all love our family members. You love your mother, your father, your grandparents, siblings and all. So in the same way, we should love all the people of this country. We should love our countrymen as much as we love our own family. Right? This is the moral of the story. Okay. So after that, I will give you the question answer of this chapter. All the back exercise you'll get in the telegram. Fine, go through this, learn this properly and prepare yourself for the second unit test. Thank you.